General VP Malik, the former Army Chief, Dr. Ranjana Malik, Sister Principal and Honorable Sister, faculty, students, my Suvichar colleagues, Mrs. Neena Singh, Dr. H.K. Bali, Colonel D.S. Chima, Mrs. Preeti Swami, who's been organizing this event so meticulously, and her band of cadets, NCC, all the students in the hall, some getting a little restless, others still calm. So it's a choice whether we are calm or restless. I know that my predecessors have spoken about almost everything that we could have imagined, and General Malik and I, speaking at the end, will find it difficult to add anything new. But I'm going to ask you a question. How many of you saw the film Sam Bahadur? Raise your hands. Very good, excellent. And how many of you saw the film Animal? Raise your hands. Don't be shy, please raise your hands if you saw Animal. Alright. Now I have no growls against you if you saw Animal, but please watch Sam Bahadur if you haven't. Okay? Inspiration is the key to enthusiasm, verve, energy, and the key to success. We choose our life in many ways. We can either focus on the negatives or we can focus on the positives and the happiness of life. Each of us has something to be grateful for, thankful for. If you're studying in Carmel Convent, Chandigarh, you better be thankful. There are people, of course I studied in St. John's, which is very nearby. And of course Sacred Heart is even nearer to St. John's. But we should all be grateful for what we have. There are people studying or children studying in India who have to walk for an hour and a half to get to their school in Himachal and Uttarakhand and all. There are difficulties of life which we don't know at times. We are living in a time of blink it. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Instant gratification. If we're not going to be grateful for what we have, we can never be mentally strong and happy. We'll always be Rondu types. Always Dukhi Atma. Cry babies. It is a choice. We can either look at the abysmal negativities of life, all the noise and the clutter and the politics and the crime and the whatever, or we can watch and consume peppy, happy, motivational stuff. Of course, one problem that Neena ji mentioned, the digital media, and I travel across India. I went to IIT Madras, I went to VIT Vellore, I went to BITS Pilani campus Goa to speak. Not that I went there to study, but I went there to speak. I'm from NIT Kurukshetra myself. Many of you will end up in one of these colleges. Many of you are aspiring to be IITians, etc. You see, the journey is in your hand. The result is not. So can we be overthinking about the result all the time? I know some parents are also here. The stresses that we are facing are largely a product of our own minds, our own overthinking. Will this happen or will it not happen? And if I keep fearing, worrying about what is going to come, the chances are that I'm unfortunately attracting failure by overthinking about failure. If I overthink about success and happy things, there's no problem with overthinking. But overdoing anything is typically associated with a negative act. How many of you are fans of Alia Bhatt? Raise your hands. No fans of Alia Bhatt? Deepika Padukone? PV Sindhu? Okay, Sakshi Malik? Alright, some fans are there. Right. What about Smriti Mandhana? More fans? Harmanpreet Kaur? So, the thing is that I have been in the IAS, I have seen civil services officers who are ladies. I've seen these people who we just talked about, actors, sportspersons. They are considered to be successful people. and you are in a phase where you want to aspire to be like them or be in one of these positions, one day you will be where you are meant to be. Enjoy that journey. Don't concentrate on the negatives like a Rondu type of person. This is a beautiful auditorium. If I go around searching for a black spot somewhere, I'm sure I can find it. A speck of dust. Why am I looking for it? It is my choice whether I'm looking at the happiness index or I'm looking towards the unhappiness index. So I really have to make that choice. And very brilliant ideas given by Colonel Chima, Dr. Bali and Neena Singh ji. Two of them I'll repeat. One of them is creative thinking. When you're creative, then somehow your mental health improves. Those who are into art, music, sports, writing, anything, NSS, NCC, it's all out of the box. We need to study, we need to work hard, but we also need to have a multi-dimensional life. And to have a multi-dimensional life, you have to have that creative index. So number one, get into something creative. It helps you to de-stress. And number two, I'll repeat because I'm an author. I've come here long ago, ma'am. That time I think I came for my first book called Move On Bunny. And the same number of people were in the hall that time, but not you guys because you weren't here. This is about 10 years ago. And I came other times also. I believe I'm coming in June or July also to speak. So the thing is that I want you to read more books, please. You see, watching reels is easy. I wrote a piece, India is reeling under reels. Reeling under the burden of too much visual content. Books are calming. You can't fast forward books. 1.5, 1.75, you can't do that. You have to read. So please read and also write a bit. Writing is therapy. And I led with the example of my daughter, she's Kavya. And Kavya studied in a school not far from here. And another school which is also a little far from here. I won't name them. And Kavya is into arts-based therapy. Artistic therapy. Therapy using theatre, music, dance, fine art, writing, poetry. So she helps youngsters like her to de-stress using therapy which is creative. So read more books, be more creative and focus on the happiness of life, not on the unhappiness. There's always something to complain about. But don't choose to be complainers. Now, I'm a motivational speaker. I travel across India. You can follow me on Instagram when you go home, if your mama allows you. And I've been on the Ranveer show, by the way. So if you follow Ranveer, you'll find me also. The thing is you choose to consume, or to read, or to listen, or to watch whatever you want, and that is your choice. So don't indulge in negativities and criticisms. Be mentally healthy by choice. I want to thank the school before because I wouldn't get a chance to speak again. General Malik is going to speak now. And I want to thank the school for organizing this event so beautifully well. And I think your students are marvelous. They have asked lovely questions. They've introduced us so well. And I'm sure each one of you sitting in the hall could have done the same with some practice. But these girls who are sitting on the stage, let's have a round of applause for them. And when I say these girls, I mean Neena ji also. Fantastic. P.T. Swami ma'am, everybody who's put in hard work for this event, my gratitude to you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.